welcome to the special edition of the Byopodcast Ingxoxo 99 with your host Mgcini ehamba le Cohost engekhoyo namhle ebantwini but ekhona King Queen. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, thanks. Thanks. Today we have a special guest. For the first time, we have a celebrity interview. For the first time, we have a special guest by the name Vusa Mkhaya. Is it okay if I call you Bravi?
Yeah, it's okay. I've heard
Bravi.
so many names, but yeah.
Yeah, Bravi.
I prefer Bravi to you calling me a celebrity because I don't consider myself as one. So
yeah, today I celebrate. So Bravi. Bravi mbani.
Bravi.
Sesiqedile interview. So we're done with the interview. So yeah, before we get into the music side of your career, how does Vusa Mkhaya come as a name? Because elinye ibizo nguvusa umuzi Ndlovu, then Vusa Mkhaya kwenzakalani isibongo or is it a stage name?
Vusa ibizo lami, like you said, Vusa umuzi.
Okay.
So even my parents, I don't remember them calling me Vusa umuzi, bambiza Vusa.
Okay, Vusa.
Vusa umuzi nxa sengonile maybe.
Oh,
usuwazi hayi lapha sokuloswazi phakathi
ukuthi nxa sekubiza ngebizo lonke
ngikhule vele ngibizwa Vusa even esikolo.
Okay,
everyone calls me Vusa kulamntombiza Vusa umuzi, but Vusa umuzi full name yami.
usukwazi ukuthi bengathi Vusa umuzi.
Yeah, manje bengafaka lesibongo phakathi.
Yeah,
Vusa umuzi luswazi.
Okay,
Vusa umuzi Ndlovu sokulibhanti.
Yeah,
kusiya ngale phezulu. And then Mkhaya ibizo lami langikhaya.
Okay,
ngilamabizwa ngi2 awangikhaya, elinye ngumanyanyatsha, elinye ngumkhaya.
Manyanyatsha.
So Manyanyatsha was a bit long, so I chose Mkhaya as a stage name.
Ekuqaleni
I wanted to be only Mkhaya.
Okay.
So ngase ngicabanga ukuthi mana ngifake lebizo Mkhaya kube njengesibongo.
Vusa Mkhaya.
Yes.
Okay.
But ngikhaya bangibiza either Mkhaya or Manyanyatsha.
Okay. That's nice. So tell us about the family setup growing up at eChabalala.
Yebo.
Belihlala libangaki, ama siblings, family setup ibinjani?
Growing up eChabalala, thina ngikhaya singu7.
Okay.
Mina ngingu-number 4.
All right.
Yes, ngilabo bhuti abangu3. Labo sisi abangu3, mina ngiyi-sandwich.
Oh, wena wabayipata.
Yes, I mean usisi omda, 2 elder brothers and 1 elder sister, and then me, and then 1 young brother and 2 young. I mean, abasekho young kathesi, but give me, they're still my young brothers and sisters.
Okay, so all the siblings are still alive.
My elder sister passed on. Kodwa abanye bonke baphila.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so church, I think I heard with you grew up in a family setup Masabat. How is it growing? Family setup SDA, because I know from experience with SDA parents can be strict.
Yeah, Mama comes from an SDA family.
Okay.
So from my mother's side, you were my SDA up to Kaches.
Okay.
And ubaba wayengasonto.
Alright.
So nxa izikolo zivaliwe ihambe ekhaya kumama mbe gogogo. Ngale kwakuyi strictly SDA. Like strictly SDA, ama chunks and all. Ulindele isabatha kuphekwa ngeFriday ekseni and so on.
Akuwatshwa zigqoko.
Akusetshenzwa, which was good for us nxa sisekhaya indaba zinjuna lapha, because uyabe kwazi ukuthi msebenzi oyenziwayo ngeSaturday.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
You get to rest.
Mina njengomuntu owayethanda vele music even ngimncane ukuhlabela.
Okay.
It was even extra fun because esabatheni kuyahlatshelwa. So even ngikhaya sasihlabela and so on.
Okay.
But I was raised in like esabatheni ngapha, and then on the other side ngikhaya ubaba wayengasonto. So as a kid you get to choose.
Yeah.
But ngangihambe Sunday school, labangani bami babesonto Methodist.
Okay.
So I went to Methodist.
So you got to experience Sabbath, Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. So 1981, isikolo siyaqalisa primary.
Yebo.
Thina abanye I think 1981 abadala maybe nxe kwakusase talking stage. Vele bebengakakhombisana. So 1981 primary school Mahlabe Zulu.
Yebo.
Injani experience ye primary?
The experience in primary was fun because sasingahlali ekhashana lesikolo.
Okay.
And as I said, ukuthi obhuti bami abangu-2 babefunda same, I mean ngilabo bhuti abangu-2 babefunda same school.
All right.
I remember first day ngisesikolo Mrs. Nkomo.
Okay.
Room 18.
Memory yakho sharp.
Yes, room 18 ngafunda khona grade 1 no grade 2.
Okay.
And some of my friends even Khathesi abanye engafunda labo grade 1 sasisonke esikolo la Khathesi are still my friends. So yeah, I have friends engangena labo first class.
Yo.
Yes. Like 4 guys. We are still in contact, and you know sasakhula sahambe endaweni ezitshiyeneyo, but we are still connected. And it was fun for me ukufunda grade 1. I remember sihlabela ingoma ama nursery rhymes lana wesikhiwa eze-England London.
Okay.
And I think one thing that struck me as a kid ukuthi ngikhaya nje ungihambe ekhaya kumbe nxani labo malume labo mama sasihlabela ingoma zesabatheni zesihlabelele and so on. And I enjoyed those songs.
Yeah.
And then ugogo wayethele inganekwane.
Okay.
Esihlabelela ingoma zesintu, traditional songs. And then esikolo sengiqalisa grade 1 sesifunda London Bridge is falling down. I didn't like those songs. So ngangizwa ukuthi khona why are we not singing ingoma engisihlabela logogo ezenganekwane kumbe ingoma zesabatheni, because ngimi kwakuyingoma zesindebele njalo ama harmonies angikhona emnandi.
So I feel like ingqondo zenu vele bese zimature lingena seli experience any type of music.
Cool.
Xa usuqalisile esikolo sebekubisela futhi ngemuva.
Yebo. Ngoba I remember ngibuza uMrs Nkomo ukuthi khona indaba singahlabela ingoma ezinye esisihlabela ngikhaya. I think okunye ukuthi kwakuyi-struggle futhi isikhiwa nje.
Okay, yeah.
Uthi grade 1 so kumele uqalise ukuhlabela Humpty Dumpty set on a wall. Humpty Dumpty the great fall.
Yeah.
Labo Queen of England. Yeah, so
yeah.
Grade 2 again we sang at school, but grade 3 yikho lapho kwatshintsha khona into eziningi ngoba kwakulo miss okwakuthiwa Mrs. Madimabi.
Okay.
I mean, she's still alive.
All right.
Mrs. Madimabi choir master.
All right.
She was really passionate about ukuhlabela lokuhlabelisa.
Grade 3 yikho osoqala khona iKG choir.
Yebo.
uKG oyemeleleni
Kindergarten.
Oh, kindergarten.
So le kindergarten choir le junior choir le
senior choir.
I don't know why kindergarten, even those are some grade 3 sisiphumule ngoba kindergarten kusecreche nje. Okay. In my understanding. Ngoba Kinder means children in German.
All right.
Garden, children's garden.
All right. Yeah.
So in Germany and Austria and any other German-speaking countries,
okay,
kindergarten is preschool. So like kindergarten, there's also the primary school and so on.
All right. Then
so KG choir qalisa khonapho umthuthuzeli. Yeah. One friend of mine umthuthuzeli Madimabi, umntaka Miss Madimabi wathi jika sambe choir ngulamankazana ngani.
So vele izinto ze dating lezi vele zihle ziqale bese primary.
No, kwakaso dating as such, but abafana abaningi babefuna ukudlala ibhola or conduct sport and other things. Yeah. So there were few boys who choir. But umthuthu wayesevele sehlabela.
Okay.
So since umasana wakhe nguyehlabelisa choir, and I think and we were friends. What ngale like uhlabele choir and girls think that you are cute and stuff. So, yeah. So nami ngahambe choir ngafika ngale
hlabela.
Ngathola vele osisi bendawo benjani.
Begcwele.
Esilindele sisi voice.
Zashe zakhala same time. Okay, so fast forward secondary education isiqalisa ehlathi futhi eChabalala.
Yebo.
Experience yangikhona injani high school ikho lapho siliqhaza khona ukubona manje sibili.
Yeah, I mean I was like background I think eSabatheni ngikhaya la Methodist and stuff. Ngakhula I will say strict
home setup,
home setup anjo.
Yeah.
So I was always the last ukwenza izinto zonke ezenziwa ngabafana ezokuganga.
Okay.
The last, or even sometimes I never did whatever. Like Form 1, Form 2, kasuhamba kuyabukela amabhayisikobho ebusuku lani and so on. Nankhaya we were not allowed to hamba ebusuku.
So
in secondary school I was introduced to a scripture union. Since vele ngangile Christian background and so on. So kwakule scripture union secondary school eKALCHA.
Okay.
Ngafika ngayijoyina, and again music played a big role in the setup because kwakusasihlabela ku scripture union and so on.
Okay.
So it was always fun, and Form 1, Form 2 ngangisehlathi.
Yeah.
And then Form 3 I had to move ngiye eNhlamba secondary school
eNtabazinduna lokho.
Yeah, because ugogo wayehlala khona vele eNtabazinduna.
Okay,
so kwasekufunakala kwathiwa kumele kube umuntu ongumfana ukuthi ugogo ebe nomuntu okuthuma and so on, you know.
Okay. Yeah, vele bese umbuzo wamadu usulandela ubese ukuthi what was the reason yokumuva lisiya hlala logogo eNtabazinduna?
Yes, ngoba ugogo kodwa kumele kube nomuntu ongumfana ngikhaya nje.
Okay.
Okanye sekhulile mbijana because nxa kumele kwenziwe izinto betown kumbe
bethunya. Okay, experience yokuhlala logogo ninjani? Because I know with African grandmothers they are soft nyana balokutotoza abazukulu. Or it was a different setup.
No, it was one of the best times of my life, I think. Uhlala logogo those 2 years. In terms of Form 3 or Form 4.
Okay.
Because you know ekhaya first kwakungekho khatshana kakhulu lasetown eNtabazinduna lapha eduze.
Yeah.
So ngangikwanisa ukuthi ngibuye ngeFriday etown, ngeSunday ngibuyele futhi.
All right.
And not all the time but sometimes nxa ulinto zokwenza. And like you are saying ugogo, you know, abazukulu ogogo babebathanda and
ogogo bazithandela abazukulu.
Like I said ukuthi bona I was raised in a very strict family setup ukuthi baba vele ngumntwana even uhlezi phansi ukuthi uhlala njani, uhlala njengesuka njengaphonga uhlala indoda uhlala inaba nje.
ama African parents I feel like abafuni kubona umntwana ohlezi phansi. Kumele kuhlale usenza something.
Exactly.
Nxa usuhleli ungenzile noma uqedile yonke into abakuthume yona sokuthiwa ngeke ubuvila.
I think it's because labo indlela abakhula ngakhona.
Baba wayesenga kumemeza ethi ngiqhubela lokhuza yena engakwazi ukuwina ukufuna ekhohliwe. Wena kumele ubusudinga ungabe ukwazi ukudinga
ngabe ufune.
Lokhuza man, you know, la ibizo lakho nxa libizwa kuphela you know ukuthi sole action eyenzakalayo.
But do you feel like i-treatment abazali kade besinika yona sikhula ibi right ukuba strict khokhana yindlela vele abantwana kumele bakhuliswe ngayo, or kulama past traumas that contributed to them treating us the way they treated us?
This is a good question. I think mina personally I think indlela engakhuliswa ngayo I don't regret anything, because looking at it now sengicompare labangani abanye ngakhula labo engangibahawukela back then.
Okay.
How they turned up and so on. I'm grateful for all the life lessons I learned from ubaba and mama and labo gogo and so on, because sikhula ubakhona engambahawukela ukuthi abakwanisa uhambe ebusuku. No, Form 2 some of my friends were going echabalala kwangala swimming pool kwangala echabalala kwangala into ezinto. So it's either uyahamba eMpophoma kumbe uyahamba eBayamgreen kumbe abanye babesiye eLuveve and so on. So all those things mina into ngangizizwa ngabantu abesiye swim eMpophoma besiye ngabi. But ngikhaya ubaba vele wayengavuma ukuthi sihambe that far. So lokana I think kuyadependa ngokuthi umzali nxa ekhulisa umntwana kumele emkhulise ewe strict but at the same time kube lama lessons umntwana
awafundayo.
Not only ukuchaya umntwana without any reason ukuthi umchaya. Thina nkaba besichaya but besichaye sikwazi ukuthi sichaye lwana. Ngabe kuphinda futhi uyabukazi vele uphambanisile njalo.
So abantu abahlala bekhala besithi abadala bayalichaya. Now you know ukuthi abadala bayabelichayela erizini. Ngeza kabadala bevuye kuphela belichaya.
Ngabona abanye labo bachaya kungayenziyo man.
Ungabona umzali
hayi but ukudelela phela sesukwenzile njengabantwana. Nxa bengakutshela ukuthi thelela ingadi. Wena uyekele ukuyithelela ingadi yangikhona.
Ziyakhala.
O ufafaza ingadi ungayitheleli.
kuba too much.
The same ngathi zakunika impide ukuthi uchebe. Like ubaba wesithi kona uthi ukhohliwe indaba ngakazi ukhohle uthi ulambile.
Yeah.
But for example, mina umbaba uchaya ngemvubu, abantwana bamankazana.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yabona, yeah. Nangikhule ngishaya ngemvubu. Ikho ngitsho ukuthi to a certain extent I feel like I was too much.
Yeah, kulokunye ukuchaya umntwana uthiwa uzothiwa umntwana sewadlula.
Yeah.
So I think kumele kube le limit.
Yeah.
Uzothosa wantunya.
Yes, wantunya. Uthi vela usezwa lokuhlungu lokhana hayi kokho right.
Okay, so tennis lidlala nini? For those who didn't know, Vusa Obravi used to play tennis at school. I'm not sure who primary or secondary.
Okay.
Primary or secondary lapho sidlala khona tennis.
Tennis sidlala primary school. Emahlabezulu primary headmaster kunguDidi Mlilo.
Okay.
Ubaba uMlilo was a referee, soccer referee.
Okay.
Echabalala kwakule tennis court.
Right.
I think was only Chabalala lemakhandeni nxa ngaphambanisa emalokishini.
Yeah.
So ubaba uMlilo wayethanda sport kakhulu ayengheadmaster. So wakwanisa ukuthi kona ethola ama rackets angazowathola ngapi. Wa-introduce tennis esikolo.
Okay.
So mina esikolo bengihlabela kukhwaya ndidlala tennis.
Right.
And I played with some colleagues. Abanye bangikhona sibili went on to play professionally. Ubarbara Nkomazana wagcina sethola scholarship ese-America. She's still in America right now.
Okay.
I think she's coaching or doing. Then Prince Madema wayephambi kwethu. He's in Kenya or Tanzania still working for International Tennis Federation.
Okay.
Wasuka emahlabezulu primary school.
So it shows the importance of doing extra curriculum activities at school.
Yes.
You never know what akufisa. It's just saying ukuthi some of your friends got scholarships because of that.
Yes. Also kubuya abantu be-National Tennis Development, NTD, babebuya every Saturday chabalala le pitch with 504 igcwele amabhora nama-rackets.
Yeah.
So sasidlala esikolo and then ngesaturday sihambe futhi siyedlala labantu be-namakhiwe NTG.
Okay.
So kathi sokuqalisa ama-tournament ayise-BAC.
All right.
Ayikona i-BAC le elijayiva khona.
Esibhawa ama-2000.
Kudala i-BAC kwakuyindawo ehlonipheka kwakule tennis court kudlala ama-tournament. Lapha nokusebhawa khona kwakuyi-clubhouse.
Okay.
Abantu bebetshintshela khona phana ama-tennis regalia and so on and so forth. Yikho lapha mina okwaphelela khona kimi i-tennis ngoba i-tennis ayichiphanga.
Yeah.
Kumele uthenge impahla zangikhona, uthenge ama-tennis into zakhona.
Yeah, equipment yakhona iningi kakhulu akufana nalezi zinto ezinjengebhora ukuthi
shooters kuphela.
And then ukuhlabela esikolo babathi into le voice uyahlabela uya-act esikolo.
Stick to music.
Akudingi ngoba ngangase ngibuye ngikhaya ngithi kufunakala lokho ukuthi ngiyehlabela mbe kufunakala imali yalokho. But ku-tennis sokumele ube le mali. I mean ama-rackets babesinika abe-NTD babe lamabhora and so on. But impahla kumele uzithengele. So kumele uthenge all white.
Plus, I feel like you'd have observed the situation at home. That's why you know, I feel so demand izinto eziningi ebadaleni because uyawacabangela ukuthi no, if I start demanding so kusiwa stress futhi. Yeah, it makes sense.
Babe struggle vele ukuraise imali ye school fees lan. Wona suya sufuna impahla ezimhlophe ze-tennis lama-tennis.
Okay.
Imates zangikhona zisahlangana.
Okay, so tennis at this point in life, you spotted a slala just to push time.
Yes. And also I watch tennis a lot, like it is.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a big soccer fan. Ngibukela ibhora only nxa kungama big tournaments like now AFCON. Kumbi World Cup, kumbi Champions League, but angila lokhana ukuthi every weekend, every Tuesday menu what hayi lapha ngikhona lapho mina.
Yeah.
Mina ngihele kuphela.
Iposo ngenkani. Okay, moving on to the music side of Bravi. The music side of Bravi. As I like to call him. First of all, congratulations on Umanyanyata reaching top 100 Australia. Okay.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. It shows which in music Oyenza is appreciated out of the countries or internationally, or recognized internationally. Yeah. So when does the love for music start? Like music iqala nga ukuthi uBravia ngene kimi.
Like I said, ekuqaliseni nje ukuthi vele mina ngimncane imusic into vele ngikhulelayo.
Okay.
Ibizwe lithi manyanyatsha livela from umalume. Umalume, I mean, I had only one malume. He just passed on a month ago.
May so resting.
So this malume, like ngomunye futhi osikhulise eSabateni and so on.
Okay.
Uthi yena kuthiwa ngimncane ngandithanda ukuhlabela kakhulu ngilungisela ingoma ezikhala eredweni.
Okay.
So kwakule munye musician kwakuthiwa ngumanyanyatsha back then. Manyanyatsha wayesenza the kind of music yenziwa ngubaba uSikhosana kaJesi.
Alright.
Abathi umaskandi, guitar and voice.
Okay.
That time angikhumbule ngoba ngangimncane. I think I was maybe 4 or 5 before ngahamba esikole.
Yeah, memory yangu.
But kuthiwa khona ngangilungisela ingoma zonke ezikhala eredweni and i-radio kuthiwa ngangiyithanda. Ngangihlala eceleni kwe-radio. So the name Manyanyatsha comes from me imitating uManyanyatsha why a musician back then.
Udala.
Singing his songs and so on. So wathi baqalisa ukumbiza Manyanyatsha.
So manje ngihlele eceleni kwe-radio lapha ni age ukuthi uvule i-radio ubone phakathi ukuthi i-music ekhalayo kanti ihamba njani alizange lazibona seliqwanjamuri i-radio.
Kwayenzakala lokho because my elder brother one time ngabuza kanti abantu laba bangena njani wabe sithi khona yena nguye bavulelayo ekseni. Nguye bavulelayo ekseni bengena. So one time sasile supersonic lana emaplanka so enkulu.
Yeah.
So I remember one time ngamfuna ukubona ukuthi uchomo laba bakhuluma bangena njani banganani. Kuze ubhuti wamatini abavulela bengena eredweni ngemuva ngalo. So mina ngase ngibhizi ngiscroll
ngangibona ukuthi bangena esikhathi bani.
Ungabona ukuthi bangena esikhathi bani.
Yeah.
Kuze ngangananze i-technology yangu ngangaunderstand ukuthi uchomo labo kwakule babethanda ukulalela usakhele nezinini.
Alright.
So abe actor lapha eredweni. I thought babuya sithi bengena ngemva eredweni
lapha bazongena eredweni.
Yeah.
Umntwana ongazi lutho innocent child.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you join Insingizi.
Yebo.
Insingizi.
Yeah.
You join Insingizi. How do you join
Insingizi?
Insingizi.
Doing form 3 or form 4. Ngathi ngifike eNtabazinduna ngathola kule because ngase nihlabela nje ehlathi secondary school ku scripture union. Sasile group yethu eMbube. But sihlabela ingoma ze church because of scripture union and so on.
Yeah.
Mostly as a ladies with Black Mambas wabele album ethi ulwandle lwengcwele a gospel album abayikhipile back then.
Okay.
So safunda ngayo ukuhlabela iMbube silungisela and so on. So ngase ngimove to eNtabazinduna ngathola ngale kule group yeMbube futhi esikoleni Mhlamba.
Alright.
Ngafika ngajoin igroup lana because kwaku obvious very music into yeah. So ngafika ngajoin igroup iBlack Spears.
Okay.
Kwaku igroup yesikolo. And then Insingizi yayi igroup layo eMbube bese sobuka secondary school.
Alright.
Then kwakule event eyayisenzakala eorganized National Arts Council.
Okay.
eNtabazinduna a youth training college ekhona ngale.
Alright.
Insingizi yabuya
sibuya
labantu beNational Arts Council yes.
Okay.
Babe performa khona ngale let's us performa khona ngale.
Alright.
And other school groups and so on.
Yeah.
So yikho ngaqalisa ukubabona khona ku event yangikhona.
Alright.
And I liked indlela babehlabela ngayo babesenza ngayo. So saxoxa nje during the break. Bantshela ukuthi abarekesele nya youth center basesikolo and so on. So ngathi ngivalile isikolo ngise-town because ngathi singavalile isikolo ngihamba e-town.
Alright.
Ngase ngihambe e-youth center siyabadinga wathola bereyesa. Ngafika ngareyesa lawo.
Zahleza khala.
Savula isikolo ngabuyela futhi back to esikolo and then ngiqeda form 4 ngiphenduka e-town vele ngahle ngabuyela enyathi. I knew ukuthi kona yibo membe ngifuna ukuhlabela labo
umsebenza lapho.
Yes.
Okay, so yikho lapha i-music journey esiqala khona.
Yesiqala khona i-music journey with like professionally. Ungasela sikolo phakathi or
alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you start doing local performances.
Yebo.
How does that go?
1991 siyarehesa eNyathi Center. Kulo teacher we-club, kwawulama clubs angazikhathi esilokhu khona ama-youth center. Kwawulama teacher, kwawulama teacher ema-club, every club yelo teacher wayo. I think ama-social workers, but we call them ama-teacher. So teacher uCaleb Dube wayo teacher weNyathi Youth Center. So we used to rehearse dinner every day, Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock ekuseni siyangena, 4 o'clock sayachayisa.
Alright.
Sipheke sithwale emini, sitheke impuphu sipheke sidle emini, osambe simagrosa. Come back and rehearse. Ungala show, singala show, nothing.
Just rehearsing.
Ubaba uDube wabesihlalisa phansi one day. Wabesithi kona bafana bami. Lihlala liorder lizaze lithengise nini. So umsebenzi wakhe njengo social worker or youth teacher vele kwawu to guide us as young people in my club and natures.
Yeah.
So yena wayesebonile something esingayiboni thina.
Yeah.
Sambuza khona lithini baba Dube wathi khona I've seen you rehearsing lapha liya rehearsa konke kumnandi. But you are struggling because alila mali, sometimes you struggle ukuthenga 5 kg ukuthi lipheke club and so on. Elikwenzayo kufana lo muntu ovuke ekuseni nsuku zonke ahamba emarket afike ethenge amatamatisi afresh kudlula wonke umuntu engabuyi ehambe lawo endlini efika afake ngaphansi kombheda nguye yedwa okwazi ukuthi lamatamatisi afresh akulo munye umuntu okwazi
Endakula.
Someone else abuyemba emarket lapha ilanga seliphumile ethenga amatamatisi aseleyo angikhona
Wona lawa chiwe ngumuntu.
Efike wachaye ethi kona these are the best tomatoes ever.
Yeah.
Abantu bawathenga phela. Lwana lamatamatisi afresh ngaphansi kombheda secomplainer ukuthi kona awake kawathenga but you amandla.
Wisdom yonke le.
But abantu kabakwazi amatamatisi akhona. So he says ukuthi China, he thinks ukuthi we are one of the best groups back then. Ngwase kwabona amanye ama groups, but amanye ama groups are making money already. Thina okwethi kuphelele club eNyathi khona phana. Nguye okwaziyo lathi Jesu okwaziyo kulo munye umuntu okwaziyo.
And I feel like this applies to everyone out there or talented, but maybe are not doing anything nge-talent lakho. You're seeing someone maybe doing music and you are always complaining ukuthi but I can do this, I'm better than that, but you haven't done anything out there to prove ukuthi you are one of the best.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always say this in Bulawayo, even Kati Sancho, especially with the current crop of musicians. Ukuthi umuntu engingavumelana la inxesi kona kobulawayo kabamsupport. Umuntu oseyenze ishow yakhe bayekele kubuya abantu.
Yeah.
But umuntu omelele ukubizwa kumbe othi I am the best engakaze yenze ishow. Ebizwe ngebizo lakhe. Waperforma wathi abantu ababuyanga. Lo hayi mina kangimzwele kakhulu.
Hlala lamatamatisi akho
Hlala lamatamatisi azabona. But do your show and invite us or invite people, and then you can say ukuthi I did a show ngelanga lengaka abantu kababuyanga uzongisupport.
Okay. So knowing that the city where we come from, which is Bulawayo, irresponse when it comes to the local shows, I feel like back then it was stiff. And I know at some point in your career performing at a local show, lately performer baljikijela ngamambodlela.
Yeah.
So how is the experience yokuthi liya performer locally lijikijela ngamambodlela? Kufika njani to that extent?
Simple. After uDube sesitshele ngamatamatisi anjo. Sorry. Saqalisa udinga ama-shows ethu. Saqalisa ezikolo, ama-primary schools. We'll go esikolo emasuku primary wherever. Izikolo eziningi abazazi ngokuhlabela. Siyenza lokho okuthiwa ngama-demo. Perform ekuseni for the kids. Uthi babuya nge-Friday bezoperform. Because lathi sakhula vele sibukela amadlezi wabayo, sibukela i-Cohosts, sibukela uMasalamusi, sibukela amabhubesi back then. So then we started doing the same thing with asambe nezikolo kuqala. Ngoba i-audience yabe ikhona abantwana bengabhadala ama-10 cents or 15 cents already so struggling nge-audience. So our first gigs ayisezikolo. Saqalisa ama-secondary schools. Saqalisa ama-boarding schools. Sihamba ko St James so eMbagwe eMpandeni yonke indawo nje siperforma. And then kwaqalisa imitshato sasithi singahamba sibona abantu bepractice steps somtshato back then abantu bayipractice ama-steps somtshato siba-approache sibabuza ukuthi bona bale group yokuphefoma yini bengathi hayi sithi sicela ukuzoliphefomela siyaphefoma bese hayi and then from umtshato bazasibona abanye womunye umtshato and so on.
That's
so
how you grow.
92 93 mainly we performed ezikolo lasemitshatweni. Then 94 we started performing corporate gigs like my NGOs because sasirehesele Nyathi Youth Center, and then there was a man, I mean he's still there, Reverend Ozias Mkhosana. Mkhosana waye i-office yakhe isengubo yentsha lapha la were responsible for ama youth center wonke akobulawayo. I think they were reporting to him. I think I mean, I don't know his position yakhe kuhle but I think ama teacher wonke ema club
ayareport kuwe.
Yes.
Okay.
So baba Mkhosana kwakulama NGOs ayebizwa sebenzela lama youth centers and so on. So kule NGO eDenmark kuthiwa MS Denmark babe le event yabo and we got booked ukuthi siperforma khona ngale. This was our first test of imali engani yakhanya mbijana because
first paycheck and masing ayiranka with the current currency go wongaba imali in US dollars. What was the
in
value?
US dollars maybe around $100 for umuntu.
Okay.
But ayiningi
Considering ukuthi izinto bezi ama price economy be sharp, lezi zinto bezi cheaper back then.
Yes, le mali sasiyihola usucompare nje ukuthi kona sasihola maybe ama $10 $15 ngeweekend umuntu oyedwa nxa sesiperformile ezindaweni. Imali eningi. I remember
first paycheck
ngase ngiloja back then ngihlala eMpophoma. I was paying rent $15 a month. A one room back to a kitchen. So ngayenza imali enjalo $15 ngeweekend. Yes,
So
sharp. Then all of a sudden you're now receiving $100.
Yes.
Okay.
And then a big break is I mean from the performances as ama NGOs and so on. Kwabuye competition at trade fair.
All right.
Ematebeleni AIDS Council. Babe kwakusiba le theme every year from the World Health Organization. Eyayiphuma for HIV and AIDS because back then HIV and AIDS yayimemetheke kakhulu njenge COVID khathesi. Yes. So itheme yakhona yayisithi khona let's talk about it. Ukuthi abantwana esintwini it's a taboo for abazali ukuthi behlale phansi labantwana bekhulumela ngendaba zamacansi. Especially umuntu ongubaba etshela umuntu oyinkazana sebenzisa ama condom bevikela kumbe. So sometimes kuyenza khona ukuthi abantwana be-experimente bodwa because abadala kabafuna ukukhuluma nabo.
Akola there is no sex education.
Lakhathesi sometimes I feel lokho kunjalo kwezindawo ukuthi abantwana bayafundisana bona bodwa labangani babo abafundi.
Those days sokulabo internet which is even more dangerous.
Yes. Khathesi kungcono abantu bayagugula be-check ezinye izinto but
kudala ubungawazi lutho
funda ngendlela lawe labangani bakho
protection yabo. I feel like back then izinto ezinjengama condoms abanye babengazazi.
I'm sure.
You wouldn't know.
Ukukhuluma ukuhlala phela that's just mentioning the word condom hlezi lo baba vile kumbe lo masalo vile njobona.
I remember growing up, of course thina sikhuleng about 2005 but ukhuluma ibalilithi sex babebuchaya like what sex
even when isini abantu abakhisanayo ku TV umama yabesokhangela ukuthi ungacimezanga sifuna ucimisa.
Yabo
umzali uyabe ukhangela ngani ngo direct le abantu laba kumele bakhisane.
So science ingoma ingoma engikhona sayibiza sathi ngisugar daddy. Sambe trade fair competition all ama groups amaningi kakhulu. Sawini competition yangikhona $600.
Oh,
$7 back then. Sasizigogo $600 manje. Kanje sokuyi $100 per person ekona wonke umuntu. And that song yasivulela amageja amaningi kakhulu. Ngisaqala ukuthola ama bookings from Ministry of Health and so on.
Lamanye ama corporates.
Yes, ama corporates amanye ama clinics every nge-AIDS week lapha nasasambe ama-clinics siyaphefoma ekuseni nxa mama beletha abantwana ukuzobahlabisa and so on. So saqalisa ukuphefoma sibili, yeah. And then the following year a trade fair, because of that song, and we had a name ibizo laselengane seli alisekho only ezikolo lasema-primary schools khathi selengane seliphuma mbijana because of that song.
Yeah.
Kwasokusiba le show eka Simon Chimbejo lo Andy Brown
Brown, yeah.
So then we got our first booking now at a show engalani lesikolo or corporate,
yeah,
public show.
This is KALCHA man.
Njali public show ngone I saw it because we had done already a few shows at a youth center lasentombane hall. Abantu belande China in was good.
Yeah.
Large city hall. Bulawayo. Okay. Simon Chimbejo is big.
Yeah.
Andy Brown like very bend yakhe was in, yeah.
Those are big names.
So Tina was supposed to open the show. And then Simon Chimbejo and then Andy Brown. So kwasokujayelekile ukuthi ama groups amanye nje ba advertise ishow umuntu icine ngabuyanga bayabechaya error. So sometimes wawule posters uthokona uzibani bani yaphefuma ngobulawayo maybe bechaya ishow error emini ecine bambe ecine ngasabuyanga.
Alright, yeah.
So that particular day Andy Brown wafika sibile emini ngama-3 wasesesithole band yakhe lathi sasesithole ngonaphana ku sound check.
Yeah.
And then abantu babengabhadali nxa bengabonanga umuntu bengala-approve ukuthi umuntu sekuyini abamfunayo. So Simon Chimbejo and Andy Brown, Simon Chimbejo nguyesekhona because Andy Brown wayele show eMarcos that same day.
Alright.
This is how you see ukuthi kona i-culture yama-live performances. We are talking of local performers, local because ngabe Zimbabwe.
Yeah, they are Zimbabweans.
So Andy Brown is performing eMarcos. After Amakos is performing at the large city hall same night.
Yeah.
Kulo Simon Chimbejo kule Nsingizi. I think we week here trade fair.
Yeah.
So vele kuyaphithizela ngobulayo ama events left right and center. Then Simon Chimbejo sebeya kithi backstage wathi boys no manager wakhe. Kuyayenza ukuthi kona singene stage in perform bona ukuthi be perform bona before us.
Okay.
5 songs. Ukuthi abantu bezwe ukuthi they are in town sebekhona. Because abantu babegcole phandle bezinathi lesitolo lapha bengafuna before befuna uba le proof ukuthi Simon Chimbejo khona.
Yeah.
So Tina savuma because we thought nxa uPuta se performer before Tina kahle kugcwala abantu. This means mase singena ne stage ngeso kumnandi
yonke into.
Big mistake. Big mistake. Uchimbejo wangena wachaya wahle wafika wachaya. I remember one of his biggest hits Signer. Abantu bangena bamiyenza lana isijolo bangena sebemuzi uPuta seyahlabela kwaqala phambi. Chaya ingoma yes2 3 4 5 wathi thank you very much. Siyaphenduka.
Songena ke lina.
Sabe singena thina sifaka ama microphones lapha na. Yazi uyathi uhlabela ingoma so uzokuthi eyokuqala abantu babesakucheck ukuthi kathi ngoba nabo bahamba nje. S2 yabo ngoba bazola gashani ngani bayangunguna but awuzwakali.
Ukuthi bathi
awuzwakali kuhle kuhle. Umuntu bazixoxela mbe bakhuluma lathi yabo ngafuna uku-understand okunto.
Bathi yabusizi bakhuluma.
Yeah. Song number 3 sasesikhala manje. Amakholo esithutsha kangakalanga ngale. I think laba sichita ke 2 songs bahamba fana lawa. Song number 3 uzothi abantu laba basifuni lawa. Amakholo esithutsha ngale. And then athi phumani ngaphambi kona soqasha ukuthi phumani stage I remember umnye baba actually ingood i-black label. Dingake kuma stage nembodlela yafela ekhanda lomuntu. So now you are standing there singing. Yabona nxa uhlabela imbube yakapela kumele uzwe abantu bahlabelana nje. So ngapha sokumele uzwe ukuthi abahlabelana into ungaqinisa ubhimba. Ngapha ufuna ukuzwa ukuthi phansi ukuhamba njani.
So kumele ulandele lembodlela singaleni.
One lihlo liphansi indlebe vele sokumele sokuchaya multitasking yenzima khona phala stage. Ngoba abantu bayakhuluma ngapha siya communicate manje siphume sihlabeleni. Sasikona kumember usizana nowe kundithi singawothi back then. Number 4 nje qalisa sugar daddy. So sayiqedha ingoma yes3 yanjo. Hathi kusizana ngiqalisa sugar daddy nje qalisa sugar daddy. Ngoba ingoma vele ayisifake sevele kushow wena leyo yayi ku top.
Yeah, imali yena.
Abanye sisi bayasithi kona siyabaza ngabafana bemzilikazi. Sasesiqedile sasesitshintshile i-rehearsal room.
Okay.
Sesirikisele emzilikazi.
Alright.
Because most of our guys babehlala emzilikazi.
Yeah. So
Like
it was
Elton,
more easy.
Udumi, Joyce, babe ngabe emzilikazi. So abantu ababengasazi thought ukuthi sonke singabe emzilikazi. Because most people mina vele sengunsingizi later abaningi babecanga ukuthi navele ngingwemzilikazi. Because I spend a lot of time emzilikazi than
with the group.
yeah. So abanye sisibathi siyabazi laba ngabe emzilikazi bayekeleni. So we had a few ababeseset nethu but babalutshwane compared to abengasifuni. So sizana nabeqalisa ingoma lana uSugar Daddy anjo. Because we thought no usually hit song ichaye ucineni phela anjo. So sasireserve for so ayifaka yona nje ukuthi inxibe ngezithu.
Wena imephe enxosi dumengana abasazi lapho.
Wabe memezo
uSugar Daddy lapho.
Phumana stage le ngoma yelela ile 8 futhi. So thina sibhukiwa nje awenze siphume stage ngoba singaphuma lapha na kwethu kona
paid you to perform.
Luckily ungurube kodwa ngurube ubhuda so ayingipromote wasebona into kwenzakalani kangazi ukhanye wezwe umsindo wabuya so from the wing stage wing sawe simbona lapha like ukuthi esesibiza ukuthi sibuye
Beyanino.
yabo so ingoma sayiqeda salisaphuma stage yiko kusila kwethu so iphela sinfull
Yeah.
saphuma sibili abantu abasinike applause abantu bakholisa ukuthi finally sebephumile member. I remember siphume stage lapana uAndy Brown wayefika wayevela emakhosi sahlangana la
Yeah.
boys what's going on huh give people what they want uAndy Brown wayelahla speaker why can't you give people what they want phamba njani la uthi simtshele hey bese kunzima phakathi lapana
I'm saying okay so fast forward international touring starts. How do you get your first gig? Ngunini upho umnyaka liqalisa nini ukutour as a group?
1 year after ismoko sonene sesithi yes we walk in e-office ngaba bomkhosana again sisiyadinga sasifuna ukutshintsha i-resal venue we were at Mzilikazi Youth Center discovered a McDonald Hall just across so kule space njalo kule office kwakuyi office ye festival okuthiwa Feb I think Feb
okay
so basebengasasebenzeli khona sabe sisiya office ngaba bomkhosana ukuthi siyecela ukuthi move to that place because umkhosana was responsible for my club.
All right, okay.
And now because why say wasini imisebenzi lama NGOs amanye I mean we knew he was a fan of our weekend yonke imisebenzi yayibuya nxa kufuna ngale group wayevele eqhatsha thina kumbe elifeya thina ntona.
Yeah.
So one morning we walk in e-office nakaba umkhosana siyacelile ukuzana wathi bafana bami what brings you here vele ngiyalidinga bengifuna ukuthumela umuntu tabuye khona ngapho azolidinga silaba mdala sodinga indawo sifuna ukuyamova siye so wathi can you speak English sathi yes we can what how good is your English asiyazama mdala
you can try
wathi ngifuna ulikhambisa emakhiweni umkhosana wayengu reverend. Alright. Njalo esebenza labantu abancane so why he was always full of humor baba ngikona umuntu ayithanda ukuhleka lo so into engikona wakhuluma vele ehleka ukuthi funela msemakhiweni ukuthi angeke ngiyangisasibili ngokukhuluma isikhiwa sonke sahleka nje kwadlula into wangona kathi umdala uqinisile
yeah
wathi ngile fax la angazi umba abancane bayazi fax ababukeleyo ama-fans
fax
yazi fax
no angiyazi
I think
I've always heard about it but I
think imnanyazele epikitsheni but I've never like
used it ukuthi ubekwazi ukusebenza njani.
Yeah, technology has evolved.
Yeah.
I-fax basically injenge scanner.
Okay.
Uthi khangele kanje I think engani typewriter nje.
Yeah.
But i-fax umuntu uyabhala i-message anjo ephepheni. Bese i-fax. I think nje like i-scanner but iyabe trying kanti. Iyahamba i-fax wena la mnqane le-fax machine awule number.
Alright. Then mina ngakubhalela imessage bisiphuma kuwe.
Ibisiphuma kimi nganya iprinter kimi ngapha.
Then ibisiphuma usuyibala.
Usiphuma sengiyibala ku-A4 paper.
Technology.
So ifoni ya ringa kwakule fax kudala kwakule telephone number le fax number. Kathi sanjwa faka telephone email number WhatsApp number. Mafaka i-fax number you dial that fax number so faka iphepha lakho selingena type la type first ngibhala ngesandla so lifax and then ngale ikuyaringa njengefoni unga receiver so ifax machine kumele ihlale lamaphepha so kuprint out
Okay.
i-message yona leyo ebhaliwe
But we technology is just sharp.
Yeah, but nomsebenzi. Usumelele ngalo ukuthi bolokhe kuprinta.
Kunjenge-email kade si-email uyayibona wena ku-desktop anjho back then ifax iyaprinta
So i-network manje bengahluphi ngama-fax.
Bengahluphi lutho but kumele ube le phone line ukuthi ube le fax
Yeah.
so not everyone has a fax at home.
Alright.
Okay, so
But ubaba umkhosana wayele fax wathi uthole ifax ifax leyi badinga a youthful group to do cultural exchange program e-Austria lase-Slovenia.
Okay.
So he wants us to go uthi performa khona ngale
yikho lapho sokuqala khona
yaqala inkathazo khona
international touring. So manje I see now, I feel like imali ngani singena siningi manje karesi. Akola mankazana ahluphayo.
Obvious.
Akola overseas like asebezama ukuthi no they are seeing good. Lapha ngathi sesemalini la. Basesemalini lapha. Are you guys as a group, I know even individually, are you in relationships or because right now we're having an interview with Pravi, are you in a relationship that period when you're starting like the international touring?
Yes, I was.
Then usisi sefila njani now that you are going outside Zim?
You know, but there's no one who keeps a secret like in Zimbabwe and going outside the country for the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Hallelujah.
So akula muntu okwaziyo even your girlfriend kawas. We just heard the news and angila passport. And most of us are still on passport.
Yeah.
You know, like you are uhlabela kachana sesikuhambile, you know, Westniclis one says call them boarding schools and so on.
Yeah.
And so rally sahamba once and so on. But vele awacabanga ukuthi outside no overseas what. So umdala sesitshele wasitshela wasibalile ifax yakhe lana. Uthi kumele lungisa ama passport. Sesiyaqalisa ke process yangikhona.
All right.
So first thing sayivumela nayo singatsheli umuntu majinsa sitshele umuntu into le
shine African
even Mkhaya babekwazi kona vele so uqalisile amalungiselelo no anle kwakuyi first phase asikwazi siyahamba
mbasihamba
dola kumbe i-visa you know yonke into leyo
lokuthi lihamba permanently you guys are coming back.
So siqalisa ama preparations passport Sambe National Arts Council sayacela ukuthi besibhalele incwadi ukuthi sambe la e-passport office. Ngoba indaba yama passport ayiqalisa ngakhathesi.
Ibihlupha vele back then.
Even ngo95 kwakuhlupha. Kwakuhlupha. I remember sahamba sabukela i-double feature. I don't know if abantu bakwazi ukuthi i-double feature kuyini.
Yini double feature?
Iko nhleka because I know the audience yenu most abantu abukelayo abantu abancane.
Asiyas.
Right.
Double feature.
7 arts go Bulawayo. Kind 600. Elite 400. Kaje singama church.
Yeah. So ngama
church.
Ngama movie house.
Ngama movie house.
All right.
Yeah.
Babe la double feature. Ama double feature kabe ngama film ang2 abedlala elite back to back.
Okay.
Ebusuku.
Alright.
So iyaqalisa ngo10 I think iphele kulandele enye iphele ngabo1 ebusuku.
Alright.
Or sometimes we'll stretch maybe up to 2 o'clock ebusuku. So to a double feature. Ayikhona wemina ayikhona ebusuku. So nasa time ukuthi kuna siyebukela double feature ukwenzela ukuthi nxa siphuma lapha siyebambela ne-passport.
Yeah.
Because uthi usuke emalokishini usubuya ngapha kabe kumele usuke ngo3.
Okay. Yeah.
Kamele uvuke ngo3 am siya line.
Yeah.
So nxa sise town ku safe ngoba
easy vele like
you know sasingu5 sasingu6.
Yeah.
Sabe siyebukela movie. Qede kona bana ngama 2-3 sihlezi walk esinga e-passport office ngebambe line. So yeah.
Yeah, the situation was tough.
Abukela Philadelphia. Taman Tom Hanks.
Okay.
And Shawshank Redemption. Morgan Freeman
Morgan Freeman to vele waqala ukudala into lezi.
But I remember even the movie, yeah, ukuthi ngabukelani.
Yeah.
Yes. Lo Tim Robbins.
Okay.
Yeah. So savuke ekuseni sahamba silencwadi yethu lana nje. Ukuthi singalayini nokuthi we fast track ama passport. Safika sangena passport sangena eroomini yankona umdala wona. Nasincwadi. Wathi liyamazweni lina. Wathi isitwa mdala siyama. La manga nafana nafunga egoli mdala la manga nafunga egoli so fast forward abasilungisela ama passports
right. Okay, so when you're touring, I know you are meeting famous people. Which are the famous people edihlangana lawo when you're touring international? I know there is Vusa Mkhaya.
Yes.
Vusa Mkhaya is Somizi's nephew. Yeah. Somizi's nephew. Yeah.
So nephew.
Is it nephew?
Umama phela.
Yeah.
So nxa
niece or nephew.
Aunt.
Aunt.
Usimhlongo omdala wasengumuntu omdala kulo Somisi.
Senxa umuntu omdala probably ngo-aunt.
Aunt.
Probably aunt wakhe.
But bahlobene, that's all.
Yes. Usimhlongo, yes, we met Usimhlongo on our first tour.
Okay.
At a festival. I remember we were walking. Sasibona into Usimhlongo perform.
Okay.
So and they were surprised. They thought we were speaking Sizulu.
Yeah. That's the assumption of so many South Africans. Within the really people are South Africans that break the Zulu language.
Yes. So Usimhlongo, yes, we met her.
Yeah.
Go festivals performer. Then we met Thomas Mafumo. Yes, for the first time. Thomas Mafumo, I met him outside Zimbabwe for the first time.
Okay.
We had a great fan of Thomas Mafumo.
Yeah, abantu abangala filter.
I filter I pure.
Abantu sibili abakhuluma sibili imbono yabo. Yeah.
Now we've met a lot of amazing artists.
Okay.
Abanye basa advisors feel basincedisa lapha and so on.
Okay.
Singaqasa ukwaqamba amabizwa ngikhona haya awapheli.
Apheli the list is endless.
Yes.
So international touring isiqalisa.
Yeah.
Everything music isihamba right as a group. Then Upravi now decides to go solo. Solo projects.
Yes.
How do other group members feel when you start doing your solo project?
It was an agreement.
Okay.
We agreed as a group ukuthi kona wonke umuntu uyakhula.
Yeah.
And sometimes nxa usenza music you feel like okay lokho engikwenzayo sharp but I want to do other things or I want to experiment. So I was not the first one to do a solo project, a group in.
Okay.
But I think one thing that has kept us together as a group, ukuthi siyanikana space. Uthomile mi ayenza afuna ukwenza but we still come back and regroup and do the things as a group.
It's not a competition.
I saw competition. Njalo kuma projects engiwayenzayo the other group members babe bekhona and the other way around and so on.
Yeah.
So I did first album Spirit of Ubuntu.
Yeah.
And
2006.
And 6 years.
Okay.
That was my very first album as a solo artist. Followed by the vocalism.
All right.
And then
Manyanyata, yeah.
Yes. And then re-release Manyanyata as well. The one that was on the top 100 where she was in Australia. Yeah. So it was easy for us because like I said, like umntwana nxa engakhula uyahamba uyehlala wedwa uphume ngikhaya uyachata uyehlala wedwa but akutsho ukuthi isibongo sakho sesitshintshile. I mean umama bayatshintsha isibongo yes abanye
plus
the walk ones bayenza double barrel surname
plus okunye
but uyabulokhu umntwana wangikhaya akutsho ukuthi khona nxa usuyendele kondlovu
kodwa ngilokho ngokochabala.
You see abazali we still go back home and you still umntwana wangikhaya.
Okay, you go to these days ama groups when they decide to split it's associated with ama squabbles within the group and it's a good thing Gucci when you start your solo project the same group members are the ones that are supporting you.
Yes.
in whatever you are doing.
Yes.
Akuso modern day split.
Aye.
Ukuthi ngezwa kuthiwa Scorpion Kings sokuyisolo ukapza seyedwa mapore ufike kwazi ukuthi kube le problem ebikhona.
Sebeba ngemali.
Umfazi.
And I think okunye ukuthi from ekuqaliseni nje nxa livumelana time chance asiyenzeni ama projects amanye. Wonke umuntu uyakwazi ngoba yes lengabangani yes we are a group but alichadanga.
Yeah.
So uvalelana futhi ukuthi ungayenzi lokho ungasebenzi lobani ngoba usebenza lathi.
Yeah.
Kuyakubisela emuva njalo awukhuli as a musician as an artist.
Yeah.
So we thought let's experiment and do other things and we all know ukuthi njani. We will come back home.
Sokufana nalokuthi uNonsie njengavuke ethole abanye abantu abathi bafuna ukwenza la i-podcast nesithi no, don't go because you're doing this.
Enjoy.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I feel like impact yakho iyachiyana endaweni ezithini lapho hamba khona.
Yes.
I feel like kunjalo. So what are some of the things that you learned Graz? Is it Graz?
Graz, yeah.
Graz or Graz?
What the Graz?
Graz.
Yeah.
What in a city Graz? Then they really mean saying Graz. So how's the learning?
TZ and then you will pronounce yes.
Graz. So how's the learning experience in Graz, Austria? Like,
it was interesting because I've been singing since I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Now you go to a music school.
Yeah.
From because I didn't know how to read and write music. Notes.
Okay.
In Austria and other places, abantwana most izikolo zonke zile music lokhu music iyabe part of curriculum yabanje. So vele ukubala amanothi lokubhala lokhana uyathola ukuthi wonke umuntu ukwenza nje just like ufunda imaths
normal content.
So la wabe ngaunderstand ukuthi umuntu lo musician uyaperform on stage but akakwazi ukubala amanothi akakwazi ukubhala amanothi because it doesn't make sense in a way.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So it was interesting for me ukufunda khona lokhu uqasha ukubhala ama notes and so on, ufunda basic music theory and kwasinceda kakhulu ngoba nxa usule music theory it's easy for you to work with other musicians and collaborate and especially nxa usebenza labantu ama orchestras basebenza ngama scores or if you work labantu bama movies and so on kuba nzima nxa ungakwazi ukubala. Ngoba abanye bakuthumela isikobe ethi nanku akuna sikhathi sokurehesa nje kumele uzibalele wedwa ngikhaya and then you meet and work.
So mabekuthumela khona ukuba kuthumela in the English language or Austria ipi language?
Austria bakhuluma isiGerman.
Okay, so balithumela in English or in German?
No, ama music notes anjo. Sorry. Isemla ilanguage yangona is universal.
Oh, it's universal.
Okay. Nxa ungalama lyrics just njama notes ngwawo laphana. Ungazo ngiwabhale khathi singithumela umuntu ose Italy, they will play whatever I send them and so on.
Okay. So yeah.
So nxa ungela knowledge yankona so kumele udinga omunye umuntu ozakuncedisa then so umbhadala whatever.
So kuthatha isikhathi.
Thatha lesikhathi konke.
Okay. That makes sense. So do you think music needs studying or a talent, like you can push it as a natural talent, or you need further education when it comes to music?
Ukufunda akupheli. I think lanxa kuli talent anjo kodwa kumele umuntu uzipush uzifundise ezinye izinto ongazaziyo. Mina I believe ukuthi akula umuntu okwazi konke. No matter how much talented you are, kumele ukuthi khona in whatever thing you do some research, study other people abayenza the same thing, ukuthi bayenza njani, how are they doing it, why are they successful, why are they doing khona ukaba kwenza imnenga ukwanisa. So ukufunda kuyachiyana kuya ngokuthi ufundiswe ngubani njalo ufundeni.
Okay.
Ufunda so ungene classroom kuphela.
Yeah.
So you can be a musician ufunde kwamanye ama musicians.
Or
ufunde ama notes or ufunde classroom but mina I think kumele sihlale sifunda, be curious and always study others and see ukuthi bona bawenza njani, why bekwanisa mina ngakwanisa.
Okay, so I guess advice to everyone or wenza music or in arts imfundo ayipheli.
Yeah.
Akupheli.
Imfundo ayipheli uzaqhubeka ufunda ungaze ufike kuyiphi level. You always learn from other people.
You learn till
Yes.
you die.
Kuyakusiza ukuthi boost whatever talent olalo.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back to the Byopodcast. Ingxoxo 99 with our guest today, Vusa Mkhaya, Bravi. Simbiza Bravi lapha ekhaya nje. Simbiza Bravi because singaqalisa ukuthi baba eminye imibuzo segcina singasayibuzanga. Okay, so your music catalog from the spirit of Ubuntu, vocalism, umanyanyata seems to spread a message of respect, tolerance, forgiveness, friendship, Ubuntu, and self-appreciation. Would you say these are values close to your heart, and is that what you want our listeners to appreciate about your art?
Yes. Yindlela engikhuliswe ngayo ukuthi umuntu ngabantu. I wouldn't be here kungeso abanye abantu abangincedisa ukufika lapha engikhona. Labanye abantu abangincedisa indirect.
Yeah.
Abantu that I look up to. Labantu who inspired me and who inspire us every day. This is why album yokuqala ngathi the spirit of Ubuntu ngoba I believe in that ukuthi sonke singabantu njalo umuntu kumele umhloniphe.
Yeah.
Njengomuntu ayikhona ukuthi umhloniphele ukuthi uzakwenzelana ubuza kunikana.
Yeah.
Omncane lo muntu omdala just respect nje qhakathekile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like any other brands, kulama challenges.
Yes.
Our faced. Thina sithe sibuya la. Amagetsi ahambile. Amagetsi ahambile studios siyaloku record la kizo we to change venues, change setup. Right now lezulu ngani silingana nje khona apho silokhu siqalise lapho record. Mele sihlele si on standby. What are the challenges that Vusa Mkhaya and the music production has faced?
You know, in music, you need patience. When we started doing music, like I was saying, uthi sasiwoda kuphela singathengisa.
Yeah.
Thina siqalisa ukwenza music kungakabi lama award shows, right?
Yeah.
And I think okuqhakathekile ukuthi umuntu keep doing what you're doing and believe in what you do.
Yeah.
Like now abantu abaningi babe expect ukuthi kona indawo lengachaya amapiano, indawo lengachaya ihouse, indawo lengayenzile. So ama challenges akhona especially eZimbabwe ukuthi abantu babe befuna ukuthi wena uyenze imusic ethengisa fast uphume lapho khona wena because kule something a trender.
Yeah.
So
just
if
like
you stick to your guns, like now say okay yenza nini elikwenzayo mina ngizahlala khona lapha engikhona.
Yeah.
So kumele wena uzimisele ukuthi abantu music yakho bayelalela kumbe hayi. Like now kulezi dance hall, right?
Yeah.
Asingeke sahlabela ngesishona sonke.
Yeah.
Asingeke sayenza dance hall sonke.
Yeah.
I-challenge ekhona ukuthi abantu abaningi bayakhohlwa ukuthi vele i-music is broad. Njalo like eSouth Africa kulama piano khathi sanjo. Kodwa uzathola ukuthi one weekend kebe kule show yama piano kuyindawo. Across town kulondudu zomakhathini with his jazz ensemble.
Yeah.
Kule orchestra State Theatre Pretoria. Kulani kule yonke into iyenzakala yonke music le audience yayo.
Yeah.
True.
But khathesi i-challenge ekhona especially in Zimbabwe. So le audience ye music engu2. Ama piano lezim dance hall.
Yeah.
Ama venues amaningi awasa accommodate any
Other type of
Yeah.
music, yeah.
unless uzwele nkani njengami.
Yeah.
Ukuthi I will keep on doing what I'm doing whether le support amba le support thina siyaqhubeka siyenza khona okwesikwenzayo.
Yeah.
You see. Izulu selibuya but yeah it's good. It's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign, eh?
No, usually means growth and
Actually, podcast
is a cool.
Is a cooler civil.
It's about to grow.
It's about to grow.
Yeah.
So, in closing, go music side, what would you like to see change in the sector in music in Bulawayo and in Zimbabwe as a whole? Like, how can artists make sure that their music is export worthy and reach maybe the global market at the same time doing well in Zimbabwe?
It's a very good question. In music, iBulawayo is not the world country.
Yeah.
Abantu abaningi bayenza music bekhangelela iBulawayo.
Okay.
Bekhohle ukuthi kuna umhlaba mkhulu. Like I was saying earlier, wona ukuthi khona yenza music ukhangele imarket ephandle.
Yeah.
People still believe in live shows. By live shows, I mean like with live instruments.
Yeah.
Khathesi abaningi balutshwana abaperforma live.
Yeah.
Because the influence ebuyayo music that sells fast, the fast audience and so on. No, kulula ukuthi ngithathe 500 ngene stage ngimfake isithi
yeah.
Chai playback ngithathe imali ngikhambe. But then you will do it khona lapho uloku chaya every weekend ube supporting act yababuyayo kuphelele khona lapho. But then phandle kwelizwe they won't understand ukuthi uyenzani. Then you ask yourself ukuthi but eZimbabwe sengilebizwe indawo engangibhukhi phandle.
Yeah.
So kuqakathekile ukuthi umuntu ebewazi ukuthi umhlaba mkhulu umhlaba sobulawayo kuphela.
Yeah, that's true. I think siyakwanisa ukuyaqedisela interview endlini phakathi because izulu lapha ngathi selithanda ukusivalela. If you're tuning in for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel or follow Vusa Mkhaya kuma social media platforms akhe. Facebook
Vusa Mkhaya,
Twitter
Vusa Mkhaya,
Instagram
Vusa Mkhaya official,
YouTube
Vusa Mkhaya.
Like the consistency. Yeah. So soon.
Siyabonga.
Welcome back to the Byopodcast. Welcome back. No, like English with some accent. Ingati welcome back. I'm saying that thing. Umuntu ose Jamaica bese ngasasizwe. Broccoli. Okay, izulu lisuke lana, but kuthiwa izulu lingana lisebenza or lisenza something, it's a sign of greatness.
Batsho njalo yeah.
Yeah. So meaning ukuthi silomto great, ku podcast great. Lama host great. And the sound system great. The videography great. The audience great.
Yeah.
So before skhatha lapha I'd asked a question yokuthi i-change ngobulawayo and Zimbabwe ingaba khona njani when it comes to music, and how can artists make sure their music is export worthy, not in terms of Zimbabwe kuphela ukuthi music yayilalela ngabantu abakobulawayo kuphela, but ikhule internationally as amapiano are doing the most right now.
Yeah.
Internationally.
I think one of the things okumele sizenze is to study abanye musicians ukuthi bawenza njani.
Okay.
Especially laba sebefike lapho sifuna ukufika khona.
Yeah.
Qakathekile kakhulu ngoba abantu abaningi ngakhangela even khona apha eZimbabwe like our biggest superstars.
Yeah.
I-music yabo, yes, it's big. Yes, they are big eZimbabwe. Kumbe kuma audiences angama-Zimbabweans phandle kwelizwe, but kuma neutral venues lama neutral main stream festivals awubatholi ngenxa yokuthi khona i-music yangikhona iyenzelwe i-audience yeZimbabwe. So qakathekile ukuthi nxa usenza i-music ungayenzeli i-audience yeZimbabwe kuphela, yenzela i-audience yomhlaba wonke.
Yeah.
That way uzathola ukuthi okwenziwa ngamapiano khathesi lokwenziwa ngama-Nigerians khathesi sizafika masinyane, lokwenziwa ngama-artists mainly akobulawayo because awe emajebheleleni Mokumba for example, they're not known kakhulu eZimbabwe, but they are performing mainstream festivals and events. They're touring the world. Ubuntu is in America right now, performing, I think, 28 gigs. Good tour, Not so many artists can say 28 gigs
And that's a lot of money.
across different states in the USA.
Wow.
Even our biggest names in Zimbabwe right now can't do the same gigs that Nobuntu is doing. But if you go out on the street and ask ukuthi khona ngobani Nobuntu, balutshwana abantu abangawutshela ukuthi ngobani.
True.
Mukumba is going on tour right now, also across Germany, Austria, in Europe, playing at venues where our biggest stars have never performed, except for Mthukutsi maybe or Thomas Mafum. Because Mthukutsi did it, Thomas Mafumo did it, Chiwoneso did it. Why can't they did it too?
You did it too.
Yeah, because so this is why I'm mentioning abanye, because I'm fun with me. I mean, we are still doing it and we are still performing.
Like,
and in music here, right? First, vele tina uba ngabantu abamnyama, being Zimbabwean, singing in our own language is a unique selling point. Because we are not imitating omunye umuntu. Siyenza khonoke siyikho khona. So I think ngokunye okuqhakathekileyo ukuthi khona stay true to yourself.
yeah.
Because ungathatha something eyomunye umuntu uyisebenzisa, uyabe usuyi cheap version of umuntu wangikhona.
Yeah.
Why must Americans book a copy of Chris Brown when the original?
Boss. I almost thought when you said being a Zimbabwean, the following phrase is being a Zimbabwean is a curse because
No, but in music I say is unique because ngambe America ngale akumelanga ngasifike imitate abo Tech 6 la Natural 7 like the famous a cappella bands kulokuthi ngifike ngihlabele imbube because that way I will stand out. La wabe hlabele a cappella nami ngihlabele yami a cappella but akula comparison ngoba into echiyene. But if I start now trying to sing like them saying no ngihlabela amanye ama chord engakhula ngingawazi ukuthi ngama chord bani baza ku compare and they will book their own bekuchi. Usithi bakuvalela
phandle abakubhuki. I also wanted to ask you awula cultural exchange program yama podcast. Maybe let's sing at all, yabo.
Angazi, but you never know into lezi zethola.
I think we should research. Sasingahamba sonke lapha.
Sakudlala khona la.
Kule World Music Expo.
Okay.
UOMX yenzakala every year across Europe especially. Lapho uthola wonke umuntu wama entertainers from ama journalists and whatnot. You can even you can look in online and register yourself.
Okay.
Probably lingayenza njalo is podcasting.
Awagone.
See?
Vele sebenzisa
uzathola bani.
Yasibukela yini ngoba lisibukeli as long as
Okuzala international.
It's called womex.com. Womex like womex.com. WOMEX.
I feel like a platform where abanye abantu abangayisithi udwana explore babone ukuthi kwenzakalani. So we'll add the link with description. Each and every artist officer ukuthi la yazibone sekuyo stage.
Yes.
You can
the information.
Tina sinchani.
IOMX World Music Expo. Even the website yabo you can go log in. Ucheck ukuthi kona kulama booking agencies, kulama festivals yonke into ethola phakathi.
I'll add the link with description. Yes. I think we'll add the link.
And one thing also ama artists like you are asking ukuthi kona abangakwenza. I feel ukuthi ama artists amaningi bale entitlement yahlupha kakhulu. Ule smartphone. Ule data. Mina ngasithi data ngikwazi nathi
data.
Data.
Yonke information iyatholakala online. Yonke oyifuna.
Everything is there.
Ungazinika 30 minutes every day just to research the craft yakho uyenza. Which who is touring, who is selling right now, uhamba njani kwenzakalani. You will get a lot of information engakunceda phambili. Instead of going online nge 30 minutes yakho yokuthi bakuvalela phandle. Wena kungozivalela phandle.
Sondawakini. Okay, so what are your current projects? What are you working on right now?
We just finished in August last year being Lapas recorder Artists for Social Change 10-track album. We did also 10 videos. That's what we did.
Okay.
9 videos are online. We worked with more than 60 artists. Bulawayo khona lapha.
All right.
So wonke bengu 60 bangikhona babhadalwa by the way on time.
They pay.
And our videographers, we worked with 4 different videographers. Namhla besibala abantu esebenzelayo. In total we have about 120 people that we gave jobs to, from videographers, makeup artists, actors, musicians, background singers, studios.
Yeah.
And everyone was paid, which is one thing that I am proud of. We managed to do it.
Managed to pay everyone.
And because abantu complain, hey,
yeah, you start hearing rumors.
You know. So when we started doing this project, who project coordinator kwaNkuda kwashita Kundo, and I told him, which is one thing woman angasiphambanise ukuthi sisebenzela abantu bengabhadalwa.
Yeah.
So
Those people talk,
we finished doing this project now, and on the 15th of February we are doing a masterclass.
Okay. What's the master class?
Masterclass is called the masterclass that we're doing is called Beyond the Craft.
Okay.
So we're speaking to artists about different things, from etiquette, from social media.
Sort of like a conference workshop.
Yes, workshop. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So mostly we're talking about things that we see and observe. Abantu beziyenza mbebekhala ngazo. Like our topics that we're going to tackle are like social media presence.
All right.
How you behave as an artist in jail. And my bookings and so
So
on.
your program is it for a musician kupela or just creators as a
It's
whole?
for creatives.
Okay.
It's for creatives, not only musicians.
Okay.
So visual arts and wonke umuntu ofuna ukubuya, we will be sending out my invitations. We're targeting 30 people.
Okay.
Also podcasters are welcome.
Yeah, we're coming. We're coming gun blazing.
Location.
Yeah.
So, Nonsie, do you have any questions? Or-
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay.
Kodwa ebakithi ubravo sangangichayi because amanye ama questions la maningi kakhulu they are from our
Our
abantu
listeners.
that listen to this podcast. But ngizozama nje ukuthi sidinge maybe are relevant.
Okay.
And
I think
So,
I know.
Mike.
I think I know.
oh, sorry. Okay,
You're
so
ready to know. You're ready.
so eqala everyone wants to know ukuthi ubaba Vusa, is he taken? Are you married? Are you
Taken
single?
for granted,
Situationships? Kanjani?
Jolo.
Yeah.
One thing, I think one thing that makes me happy, Ansho, ukuthi as long as abantu bebuza, kutsho ukuthi khona ke ngikwenza right, because you know uqhakathekile nxa ku spotlight emsebenzini wethu.
Yeah.
Ukuthi ezinye izinto zihlale zi private.
Okay.
Zingabi izinto ezisemphakathini.
It's not.
So the fact ukuthi bayabuza kutsho ukuthi I'm doing what I'm doing right.
Yeah,
Because-
right.
So vela usozitshela.
Hayi lokho i-private Ansho, and
All right. Hi. We'll respect your
abakwaziyo
privacy.
bayakwazi, those who are close to me bayakwazi, and yeah.
I will respect your
He's in a
privacy.
relationship.
And then kulenye question lapha engani.
Umuntu single ngaphenduli so.
Hayi kusho ukuthi
Umuntu single yadla
ngisingo ngoba yabevele edinga so hayi.
But I guess you know
Get
what
a
this is an answer umuntu.
So I think our second question and it's a bit complicated.
What was
But
that?
sizayibuza.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
So wakhuluma ngelokhuzeni nge project yakho Artists for Change or
Yes,
whatever.
social change.
Yeah. So there's a certain artist or what was it drama actually, and was saying ukuthi I'm artist apparently they were paid $20.
Is it a he or a she?
It's a
He,
he. Yamas,
MJ,
right?
go ahead.
Okay, I didn't mention any
No, I
names,
know.
but-
Go ahead.
So-
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
MJ sings.
MJ
Go ahead.
sings,
Okay.
yes. So
But kazanga mention a penalty which project, but
no,
I know.
he didn't. But
No, like
people
you-
were assuming
Yes.
Uguti, he's probably talking about
Okay.
that. So our question was, Uguti, were they really paid ama $20? And our other question is, Uguti, do you think Uguti ama artist ayo Bulawayo, they deserve $20 or more
For what?
for ama collaboration abo on projects such as that project? Considering Uguti, most of them they are not even making any money from
Okay.
from
Ubuze
the
ukuthi
music app.
ubuze kuhle nje mana ngikuphendule. Okokuqala i-project okukhulunywa ngayo kaso Artists for Social Change.
Okay.
Because on Artists for Social Change akula muntu wabhadalwa imali njalo.
Yeah.
Oh,
People were paid handsomely. I'm a songwriters and for a songwriter we paid everyone owabhala ingoma as a songwriter $250.
Why didn't you call me? I'm also a songwriter.
You're also songwriter.
Let me tell you,
Yes.
every songwriter ungakhangela i-CD sleeve anjo.
Yeah.
Ukhangele songwriter. Wonke umuntu ocredited as a songwriter got $250 for their song.
Wow.
Nxa babe share engomeni bebhale bengu2
Share
sesipita
yona le.
i250 anjo.
Okay.
And obvious ingoma ngiyakhe so ama composer royalties and publishing rights
Yeah,
azabe
because
ngawakhe.
post yangikhona yathinda on royalties and
Wait,
whatnot.
I'm coming.
Alright.
This.
We're coming.
So what I'm trying to explain is it was not about Artists for Social Change.
All right.
We did a song called Masiye Phambili before that. A feature ama artists amaningi achiyene.
Okay.
Okay.
Ingoma lana Masiye Phambili abantu babe feature behlabela 2 lines and so on, not like and the songwriting was done by me.
Alright.
And abantu babhala ama lyrics on the song that I had written.
Okay.
So I asked my artists ukuthi kona nxa ufuna sikubhadala i-flat fee or sikufake kuma royalties imali esiyi-offer $25.
All right.
And nama artists abanye bathi hayi mina ngifuna imali kangifuni ukuthi njani ungicredite kuma royalties.
Okay.
So we gave them a platform to choose what they wanted. So abanye chose ukuthi
So it was
sibabhadale imali
agreed.
yakhona.
Thank you.
So
Actually,
it was agreed. So this is
for
why I'm saying
clarifying that.
Mina, this is why I did not respond to that posting. I wanna people were attacking me and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought it's not my place to explain myself. Ngoba everyone involved knows
Knows
ukuthi
what
agreement
happened.
yayinjani. And I think one big problem esilayo koBulawayo ukuthi everyone wants to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to know yonke into lento abangazaziyo behind the scenes. So I don't have any bad blood or feeling or anything MJ for posting that post.
All right.
I've seen many posts
But it
abantu
was shady. I mean,
subbing.
honestly, I didn't like it, but
Yeah, I mean I've seen abantu subbing, us or anyone, but mina I think umsebenzi kumele uzikhulumele.
yeah.
If you are a hard worker,
Yeah.
khuluma ngomsebenzi, but don't write on someone else's name or
Yeah.
fame
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
relevant.
Plus, I
Yeah.
feel like such issues are issues that can be discussed behind the scenes. Yabo? If while a problem, why not kulumanga inbox but
Yeah.
because now it leaves a bad a reputation for the artist. Now, abanye abantu maybe before this podcast, they've always said that assumption you paid $20.
Yeah.
$20.
Because for me, it wasn't even about the money, but it was about the tone year post that didn't sit well with me. So I thought I should.
Yeah.
I should.
No, I mean
clarify
it's
on
all
that.
good. From my side, like to clear, it's all good because I don't have any bad blood.
Yeah.
Umuntu or anyone. Abantu can post whatever they want
Whatever
to post.
they want.
Abalandeli babo nxa kuyi content that they subscribe
They
to,
subscribe
Yeah.
and this is what they want.
It's
They
cool.
can post, but then okuqakathekileyo ukuthi sisebenze and push i-music yephambili.
We don't need
Okay.
to be dragging each other as our
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Guys,
True. Actually, we need each other at this
yeah,
point.
because
Yeah, but so kulabanye maybe who feel ukuthi like mina I always believe ukuthi I need other people.
yeah,
No
that's
matter how much I've worked or what I've done, I need other people.
True.
I will always need other people.
Yeah.
This is why even when I get into a studio,
So I
konke
think.
engakwenzayo ngikuchiya phandle ngiqalise kutsha because I learn from wonke umuntu.
All right. So on a lighter note, sasabuza umbuzo wethu wokugcina, because I think you've answered most of the questions lapha.
yeah.
So maybe ungagcina ngokuthi usitshele your top 5 creatives from Bulawayo at the moment.
Yeah, creatives kuphela the musicians.
Yeah.
My top 5.
Yeah, your
top
top
5 is
five.
called.
Your memes, your podcast,
Jolo FM, Mgcini.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah.
But why lenza so good?
Sifuna ukuba kwazi ukuthi abakho.
Lendenza njengomagician kutokona hit. Twa hit.
Ah, no, yabona, this
Indawo
Sikuzwelile.
engamqambelanga lathi Laqamba umuntu lathi Vuyo Brown
Smash what?
This is more lenient.
Yes.
At least when ungazikhulumela list yakho
Top 5.
kungcono. Thina
singakhulumela.
yo singakhala.
I mean, I was watching Vuyo Brown a few days ago.
Yeah.
And it's said ukuthi khona most leading female singers were not there that show.
Damn.
Because I think that show was a masterclass on its own. Maybe bezohlala phansi and watch. So for
And
that reason,
learn
she's
as
my
well.
top 5 because what she did there, le band yakhe was amazing.
All right.
I mean, first she performed the real Homecoming.
Yeah.
I mean, we got her because I'm a big fan and I think she's amazing. Then I saw her a few days ago.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Number 2, Mrs. K, obvious. I'm biased there because I did 2 songs like her.
Okay.
And I think he's an amazing creative
Alright.
songwriter, producer, because he produces and writes and does a lot of things behind the scenes.
All right.
Yeah. Number 3, Owen Masego. Yes, I knew Owen Masego is a visual artist.
Angmazi.
And just stay creative.
Yeah,
Creative.
yeah.
Yes. Owen Masego is a visual artist.
Okay.
Gomasego Arts Studios or Gallery.
Okay.
He is one of my favorite visual artists,
All right.
not only Bulawayo but in Zimbabwe and in Africa, because I collect a lot of his art.
Okay.
And some people might know him as Uputaswa in some paintings lana awekugraundi exhibition some years ago. It was Sibatondisel.
Okay.
Yeah, value exhibition like I think after one day.
Hey, when you said Kukura on the paintings, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
value lokuzeni liyana. Abanye bebesithi nguye because of his previous lokuzeni ayenza.
Okay.
So some of those paintings now,
Okay.
and for me, he's still one of my favorite.
So Sislinga,
That's a 3.
Yes.
So 2.
So the 2.
Yes, and then in Zamgu balance, I would think having my musicians who
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they
Like
are
a balance.
So number 4, I will say in theater, probably Zenzo Nyacha.
Senzo Nyati.
Abanye bamazi as umzambane kumakorokoza kudala is still on stage.
Oh, yeah.
He's still doing the things on stage and his consistency for me.
Yeah.
Ayisibo labana bale show be-2 so begqoke amarozi ne-security.
Yes, lo Alec.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing the security. Uzenzo the short one Alec.
I think we should have them on podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Love
Uzenzo
them
lo
on
Alex. So
podcast.
Uzenzo has been consistent. He's been there since Ukudala and the security, and now I think you'll be performing Sasa Lang Saturday at the Bulawayo Theatre. as well.
Ngakwanisa ukusincengela ukuthi awuye ku-podcast.
Yeah, ngiyakwazi ukukhuluma la.
Aye,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, I would love to hear
So
Siyambona.
Uzenzo Nyathi for me
Yeah.
Okay.
because of his consistency and he's been there for years.
All right.
So number 4 nje.
Fine.
So sithe nguvuyo umsisi ngo-Owen
Owen
Uzenzo.
Uzenzo.
Okay, gender kumele siyenze gender balance manje benganchayi.
Yeah, abazaqalisa ukuthi hey. Awula balance.
Yeah. Number 5. Who is number 5? Banengi ngizama
Zamkuscare.
ukuskena.
Siyakwazi ukuthi i-BYO memes yawo but
Yeah.
ukuthi kungabi
Yeah, siyakwazi ukuthi
Yeah, kanjalo
kube
PAY
kube
means ungabe le gender balance
kube le
ngiyabona
balance.
sibona.
lazi bengahle bethu favor malume since khona la.
Because podcast, you know.
So wathi kumele ngibone ngiyadinga umuntu ongumama. Eish.
Moya mamuka.
Yeah. I mean Monday Sandra Ndebe
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because she's been there for years again
Yeah.
consistency.
She's really doing it.
And
Yeah, she
I think
has.
Sandra from the beginning look at here phambili ka just doing my features abo professor now with my
Yeah,
TT
she's
and
Qhelani,
I think and with
Vusa.
all the things that people were saying Sandra loku and she's standing and she's still standing
Yeah.
Yeah.
for that and for her consistency. I think yi top 5 yami for namuhla. Ungangibuza 1 hour later ngabe sichinjile but
maybe.
okakathi
Yeah, but for now.
I know, thank you.
Asiphelele ama questions
Yeah,
akho.
because amaningi angikhona I think maybe inye which could be the last one
Yes.
a homecoming what inspired you ukuthi uyenze a real homecoming.
Yeah. I was waiting for this one before.
Yeah.
Abantu abaningi who follow me bayakwazi every time nxa ngibuye eZimbabwe ngiyenza ama-shows.
Okay.
This was not the first time ngiyenza a show.
All right.
From Bulawayo to the world, ngaqalise eNdaba Cafe, then I did Bulawayo Theatre and then back to eNdaba Cafe. So I've been doing these shows every year now for the last 3 years. And this one, uPerita wife wins the show. So she says, but I'm sends the show. So I said, yeah, let's do the show. The real homecoming was just, Ibizo, we decided.
Because rumor has it,
Yeah.
there was that other homecoming.
Again, abantu, abantu bayakhuluma izinto abangazaziyo ukuthi background yangu nivelela ngaphi. When we did the from Bulawayo to the world, eNdaba Cafe we had 80 people.
All right.
ENdaba Cafe yabancane. Kusakhipha amatafula safaka izitulo. Then we did the Bulawayo Theatre. Sold out. And then the following year, because I nganesikhathi esincane ngayenza futhi eNdaba Cafe. And this time I thought let's do it a bit bigger. And kwasokuhlangana le homecoming lana abantu bakhuluma nge-homecoming mina leyana bakhohle ukuthi kona vele i-homecoming yayiqaliswa ngubani ngo-Oskido. Homecoming yayikhona vele before that other homecoming eQueen's Ground. So now for people to say ukuthi liyenze homecoming ngoba kule homecoming le ekhona, I think it was disrespectful to Oskido and his crew abayenza i-homecoming lana eyenzakalayo.
Because no rumor was you guys said the real homecoming because you felt like that one was a fake homecoming.
Iphi yangoneka Oskido kumbe le inyanga.
No, le
But you know the word homecoming anjo akula muntu olama rights to that word. Anyone can come home.
But again, at the end of the day, it's a good marketing strategy.
It was because it was talked about on my social media.
Yes, it was good for us because abantu were talking and we did not respond.
And
mina, like I always say, we responded to these kind of rumors and allegations. Nxa umuntu engela background story, it's a waste of time.
True.
But that show had a different lineup. The music here was completely different. Because I heard stories ukuthi kona now they are cancelling their show because Tina we are sabotaging them. I'm thinking, how can you sabotage a show? Eyenzakala ngamadiza chiyene different venues, different kind of
audiences.
The audience yankona vele audience ka Perita le ka bekezela le yami. You can't compare these things.
But now how does it feel to have a show where akula muntu khombelengelo kuzini ngembodlela sithi lingakele ukuphuma stage.
For us it was
a different experience.
And for us it was a business lokuzeni. It made a lot of business good business sense to do that show. Abantu abangazange bayinanzelele beyibona. Like after the show I saw also a few people talking about it and trying to say bengalabantu what.
But people always talk,
But there was Big Zulu a night before, right? More than 1,000 people. Good music yankona type of music yankona. Laba mfungu buye mbuzo nakho ukuthi kona ukwenza ishow ngalamuntu olixoxa station. Ngabe someone was saying indaba lengacombine ngalo Big Zulu lahlela yenza kawana. Music yankona kayihambelani, audience kayihambelani.
Abeziyakhala.
Anjebona. Kwakuzayenzakala kona khona futhi okwenza le city hall back then. Abantu sebefuna imali eningi mina sembuye sengithi manyanyatha kusangenela. Sebekuchanga amambodlela.
Because abantu abasuke endlini bafuna imali eningi.
So I think okuqhakathekile ukuthi sometimes as creative sibe kwazi ukuthi
our spaces.
Sibe kwazi our spaces and also learn to say no. Dayileka so target market yami ngiyabonga ukuthi lingicabangile but hayi dinga nomunye. And doing that show it was good because $20 emnyango. So if you do a show $20 ube labantu abangu100 abangene ebale 2,000.
A lot of money.
That's a lot.
Ungayenza show $10 ube labantu abangu200 abangene ule 2,000. Ungayenza show $5 ube labantu abangu400 abangene ule 2,000.
Ngiyakwazi icalculator lenzanga
umuntu okhangeleyo from phandle ukuthi ishow leyana ele 100 abantu it was a loss ngoba kule 100. Esekhohle uwonke abangu100 babhadala $20. Enye ibile $400 abantu nge$5. At the end of the day imali zakhona ziyafanana.
Ziyafanana.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's very important ukuthi nxa usenza okwenzayo ukhangela ama risk.
Yeah. The business side.
Lokuscreen abantu ungabascreenanga ukuthi bascreenile.
Yeah.
Ngoba we knew ukuthi audience ebhadala $20 izabuya ihlale phansi ilalela music.
And enjoy.
Because music yethu it's about that.
Okay. Oh, that's a good response. Then my last question. This is the last question. Then we're done. Then we're
Yes.
thanks. This is the last questions.
Yes.
The last test.
The last questions. What do you think about the current economic state in Zimbabwe as a whole? And recently, you posted a Zapu a T-shirt. Are you a Zapu supporter? Then the last question is, what's the importance of people registering to vote here?
Yeah.
The current economic stage at the moment, especially for us, I think, to be fair, Minister Okona Kaches, Wama Arts, Gaya's into ayenzayo.
Yeah.
Amen.
Angwazi linye bale ngalisebenza, but for now Gaya's into ayenzayo. Just to simhloniphe.
Yeah.
So I think vele ama arts play a big role in every society worldwide. I-budget yama arts kumele bekhona. Kule COVID ama artists awasebenzi.
Yes.
And podcasts yonke umuntu yonke into eyenzakalayo kumele kube le budget yento lezi.
Yeah.
And with the economy lesiyibonayo ekhona kunzima for abantu to come and watch ama shows and pay imali yonke.
Yeah.
So I think ukuthi vele i-government kumele ku-consider khona ukuthi umuntu abamfaka endaweni leyana kube ngumuntu ole knowledge nge-arts.
All right.
Or maybe an artist.
Yeah.
Because bafaka umuntu engene ku-office he has no idea ukuthi vele kwenzakalani in the arts.
Just because
Because yena wayekwazi ukuswima. Alright, maybe ngu-Minister of Sports.
Yeah.
But
because
ngeyinto kumele siyikhulume kumele beyihlukanise.
Yeah.
I-sports izimele yodwa, i-arts izimele yodwa.
Yeah.
And have someone who has arts at heart
Yeah.
doing i-ministry and
Yeah.
yes. And then what was the other question?
You recently posted a Zapu T-shirt. Does it mean a
T-shirt.
Zapu supporter or?
No, mina
just content?
ngakhulela endlini yeZapu.
Okay.
So ubaba was Zapu and is still Zapu through and through. So sakhuliswa vele sakhuliswa like on my album on the Spirit of Ubuntu kule ngoma ethi For My Father.
Okay.
A collection of Zapu songs that I grew up hearing and listening to ubaba ehlabela.
Okay.
So vele sakhula endlini, labo baba Joshua Nkomo, Dabengwa. Those are the names that we kept on hearing, and also a White City Nqakula rally. As kids, we used to go there. So vele Zapu was always present at home. And that T-shirt, for me, ngayiphiwa ngibaba.
Okay.
So because like I just is still Zapu.
Yeah, significant.
Yeah, mina like I said, Zapu, Isabacha, i-Highlanders.
It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
As
You can't.
lezo vele ziku DNA has
Yeah.
changed.
So it's not a secret, guys.
Yeah.
He's a Zapu supporter. Then the importance of registering to vote. Atshelana abantu lapho.
Kuqakathekile kakhulu.
Unganani.
Kuqakathekile kakhulu because every vote counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kumele abantu be-register ukuvota bevotele umuntu abamfunayo bevotele iphathi abayithandayo because kuqakathekile kakhulu. Ithendele elihle ngelikhala ligijima. So kumele sikhale sigijima sihambe siyevota singakhali sihlezi phansi and expect change.
Yeah.
Be the change.
You want to see.
Pravi.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Siyabonga.
Kuleta de fungutshela yona nsithi ngizakutshela sisikedi kwenze uma unchaya sisikedi umfananela lo munye umuntu engimaziyo
Ubani?
yabukela wrestling I know maybe nxe
Sengafaniswa labantu abaningi.
abantu bamazi uMcGenry
Yeah.
Sengafaniswa labantu abaningi kakhulu.
even le
Yeah.
Sengafaniswa labantu abaningi kakhulu.
But I know. Thank you very much for joining. Guys, this has been a great episode. I feel like from now, Liza hamba lela ingoma zika Bravi. Selile context. You now know ukuthi ukhuluma ngani and what he's advocating for. Thank you very much. Peace.
Siyabonga
Don't forget to
Bye.
subscribe, like, share, comment.
No animals were killed or harmed in the making of this podcast.
Nah.
Nalabo abantu abathi khona sibakhulume kubi nxa simention amabizo siyaxolisa
Yeah.
in advance.
Hayi.
Asilwi siyasebenza.
Bekwazi ukuthi awasichayi futhi.
Abadinda.
Yeah, asichayeki. But no, thank you very much guys for watching. Bye-bye.